The pandemic pushes vote by mail to unprecedented levels. The race between Donald Trump and Joe Biden could all come down to a John Hancock.
Now, the old signature there. More than 30,000 Florida mail-in ballots have been flagged for signature problems. Votes that will be thrown out if they are not fixed within the next few days. 8 on your side, investigative reporter Victoria Price joining us now in studio to talk a little bit more about that. They work on these. They try to get them fixed, but...
They do. They do a lot of work, but this could very well, some people are predicting this could be the hanging chad of 2020. We'll have to just wait and see on that. But with more than 1.5 million mail-in ballots that still have not been received, there could be even more at risk of rejection.
Town McElry has never voted by mail, and he doesn't plan to start now.
I just didn't want to put it in the mailbox. I just feel better just doing it in person.
But more Floridians are voting by mail than ever before. So far, more than 4 million ballots cast by mail, with another 1.6 million awaiting return, more than twice as many as in 2016. And that creates more opportunity for mistakes.
You'd be surprised at the number of people that forget to sign the envelope.
Hillsborough County Supervisor of Elections Craig Latimer says they flagged 815 absentee ballots, some for missing signatures, most for mismatched signatures. That's about 0.3% of what they've received, and 8 on your side found similar percentages in Pinellas and Polk counties. Latimer says when a ballot is flagged for a bad signature, it's because it's vastly different from what they have on file. But even that is not indicative of voter fraud, he says, something they've seen little to no evidence of.
We pre-register 16 and 17-year-olds in high school. And when they're 16 and 17, they've got this nice little curly handwriting. And then when they become an adult, their signature is now 2 circles with a line through it.
If there's something wrong with your ballot, you will be notified. To fix it, voters have until 2 days after the election to sign an affidavit and provide identification. Roughly 1,200 rejectable ballots in Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Polk have yet to be fixed. Numbers that may seem inconsequential, but if the 2000 recount taught us anything...
Every vote counts, that's for sure. There's no doubt about it.
Now, one thing that is very important to mention is that if you've not yet mailed back your mail-in ballot, it is officially too late to do so. It will not arrive on time, but you can drop it off at any early voting site from now through Sunday or at any supervisor of elections office until 7 o'clock on election night.
All right, so early voting 7 o'clock Sunday, that's when that ends,
yes.
Right? All right.
But I'm curious, if you did request a mail-in ballot and then you change your mind, you're like, I'm never going to get it there in time, so I just want to go ahead and vote in person. Can you do that?
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. In fact, there's quite a bit of precedent for that. The second that you check in, whether it's early voting or day of on election day, the second you check in to vote, your mail-in ballot is canceled. It's nullified, so not a problem there. And in fact, in past years, as many as 30,000 people in Hillsborough County alone, they showed up on election day to vote, even though they had requested mail-in ballots.
Wow. I like the comment about the signature that the
2 circles.
Very true. It's very true.
It's not a signature anymore, it's just a mark.
Exactly.
It is marks. All right, thank you,
Thank
Victoria.
you.